Once upon a time, in the lush savannahs of Africa, there lived a curious little mouse named Okay. Okay was known to be the most adventurous mouse in all the land. One sunny day, as he was scurrying through the tall grasses, he stumbled upon a great river. As Okay made his way to the edge of the river, he saw a magnificent hippopotamus basking in the sun. The hippo was the largest Okay had ever seen, and he felt both amazed and intimidated. But Okay was a curious mouse, and he couldn't resist the temptation to learn more about the hippo. "Hello, Mr. Hippo," Okay said timidly. "I'm Okay, the curious mouse. I was wondering if you would be willing to share some of your wisdom with me." The hippo, who was known to be quite grumpy, didn't take kindly to the little mouse's request. "What do you want from me?" he bellowed. "I don't have time for silly questions from a tiny mouse like you." Okay was taken aback by the hippo's anger, but he was determined to learn something new. He took a deep breath and asked, "Mr. Hippo, why do you spend so much time in the river?" The hippo, surprised by Okay's bravery, decided to answer the question. "Well, little mouse," he said, "the river is where I find my food and where I can cool off on hot days." Okay listened intently and then asked another question. "But don't you ever get scared of the crocodiles and other predators that live in the river?" The hippo nodded. "Of course I do, but I know how to protect myself. I have thick skin and powerful jaws that can crush a crocodile's bones. And when I need to, I can swim very fast to get away." Okay listened intently. He could not help his curiosity and then hesitantly asked, "But Mr. Hippo, if you don't mind me asking, why are you always so grumpy?" The hippo sighed heavily, his demeanor softening just a bit. "I suppose I've always been this way," he muttered. "Life in the savannah can be tough, and sometimes it feels like there's always something to be grumpy about." Okay nodded thoughtfully. "But isn't it exhausting to be grumpy all the time? Wouldn't it be better to find the brighter side of life?" The hippo paused, considering Okay's words. He glanced at the sparkling river, the gentle breeze rustling the leaves of nearby trees. "You know what, Okay? You might just be right," the hippo said slowly. "Being grumpy hasn't really changed anything. Perhaps it's time I started focusing on the good things in life." Okay smiled up at the hippo, feeling a sense of accomplishment. "I'm glad I could help, Mr. Hippo. There's so much beauty in the savannah if you look for it." He thanked the hippo for his time and scurried away, eager to share what he had learned with his friends. From that day on, the hippo tried his best to see the world through a more positive lens. And whenever Okay passed by the river, he would greet the hippo with a cheerful wave, reminding him that finding joy in life was always worth it.